Long ago, in the peaceful kingdom of Umudara, there lived an old woman named Neka. To the villagers, she was a kind herbalist who healed the sick and helped women deliver babies. But behind her gentle smile was a terrifying secret. Hidden deep inside the Forbidden Forest stood a gigantic ancient tree known as the Tree of Destinies. Through dark rituals, Neka had made a blood covenant with evil spirits. Every time she became jealous of someone's happiness, success, beauty, or wealth, she secretly performed a midnight ritual. She would write the person's name on a piece of cloth, tie it to one of the tree's branches with a black charm, and bury a small calabash beneath its roots. The moment the charm touched the tree, the victim's destiny became trapped. Successful farmers suddenly harvested nothing. Wealthy traders lost all their money. Happy couples became childless. Brilliant children failed in school. Strong young men became sick without explanation. Year after year, the village sank deeper into poverty while no one knew the cause. As the cursed tree filled with hundreds of hidden charms, Neka grew richer and more powerful from the stolen destiny. One day, jealousy consumed her when she saw a little orphan girl named Amara. Despite losing her parents, Amara was loved by everyone, and a prophecy declared that she would one day become the greatest queen the kingdom had ever known. Determined to stop the prophecy, Neka sneaked into the forest at midnight to tie Amara's destiny to the cursed tree. But this time, fate had other plans. A young hunter returning from the forest heard strange chanting. Hiding behind thick bushes, he watched in horror as Neka called Amara's name, tied a black charm to the ancient tree, and laughed as dark winds surrounded her. Terrified, the hunter ran back to the village before sunrise and reported everything to the king and the village elders. At first, no one believed him, but when the elders followed him into the forest, they discovered the horrifying truth. Hundreds of charms, each bearing the name of a villager, hung from the branches like dead leaves. The king immediately ordered the strongest men in the kingdom to cut down the cursed tree. As the first axe struck the trunk, the earth trembled. The sky turned black. Neka screamed in unbearable pain, collapsing to the ground as though every strike landed on her own body. When the mighty tree finally crashed to the earth, every charm burst into flames. The invisible chains binding the villagers' destinies were broken instantly. The sick recovered. The poor prospered. Barren women conceived children. Lost businesses flourished again. Before the entire kingdom, Neka confessed every evil deed she had committed over the years. She admitted that she had stolen the destinies of innocent people because jealousy had poisoned her heart. Instead of dying immediately, she lived for many years in pain, loneliness, and regret. Her wealth disappeared. Her powers abandoned her, and no one came near her. Every day she begged for forgiveness, but the suffering she had caused could never be undone. When she finally died, the villagers buried her outside the kingdom without honor. From that day onward, the people taught their children one lesson. Jealousy may steal another person's blessings for a season, but truth always cuts down the tree of wickedness.